Hello, Taurus, my dear, dear bulls. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good week. Welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Because I don't know which way the reading's going to go. It could be all about work. It could be all about family or all about lovers. So let's see. So this week, what the heck is the deal with your person, man? Like, what's up with them? What is going on? So your person, depending on how this resonates, because it's a general reading, this could be a family member, a lover, a crush, a spouse, a colleague, the bus driver, I don't know. Let's just see. Most significant to whoever needs to get the message. So yeah, you're going to kind of find out who they really are, like to you, why they are not, why they hide their true selves right now, what mask they're wearing, and how this is affecting your relationship with them. Then there's advice and the outcome, if you follow the advice. So, it's kind of interesting. I will pull out clarifiers. And, oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. I'm going to do, at the end, we're going to get a Moonology Oracle card. And, for those that want it, you can stop playing it at the end if you don't. The yes or no. So you can have a question with a yes or no answer. And then I will pull out a card at the end. So Taurus, let's get started. What the heck is up with your person, man? What is their deal? What the heck is your person's deal? So let's shuffle it out, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, who they really are to you. The Seven of Cups. Isn't that interesting? I think that's what Aquarius had. Literally, they had that card in the same spot. Maybe you're both looking at the same person. Because who they really are is they have a lot of choices. There you go. You and Aquarius, you're dealing with that person. Maybe you're both part of a choice process. That would be interesting. Wouldn't that be interesting? Why they hide their true selves. Ooh, that's interesting. The Knight of Swords. I feel like, you know, it's interesting. Because the Knight of Swords is usually coming through pretty quick with something. This person might be very quick-witted, quick thinking. Might be a little harsh as they come through. But this Knight of Swords in this deck has put his head down. He's put his sword down. I feel like he understands his truth. And he's allowing, he or she, is allowing spirit to guide them at this point. So this is why they're hiding their true selves at this time. I feel like they've made a choice, perhaps. They've made a decision. But they are allowing spirit to unfold it for them. They're not fighting against it, or they're not coming out strongly with anything. So the mask that they hide behind, wow, this is complicated. Temperance, the Temperance card here. This is Sagittarius energy. Now, the mask that they're hiding behind slow movement in this relationship, like balance. What is up with your person? This is interesting. They're hiding, the mask that they're hiding behind is they're portraying like they're slowly, progressively moving forward with you. Is what I get, like with this Temperance card. They're slowly, progressively moving forward with you. That's the mask they're wearing. That's interesting. Well, they seem to pick... I hope it's not the same person, I'm just saying. Because this is literally the same card that Aquarius had in the same spot. And I think their person picked them. I don't know. This is really interesting. How this affects your relationship. Well, the Eight of Cups. So, wanting to walk away. Go find what it is that I really want, what will really serve me and my cups. But this person, you're looking back, you're doing like one last look here. The advice for you, Taurus, is the Queen of Wands. Like, show and strut your stuff, baby. Show and strut your stuff. Really be dynamic and wonderful. Show it off. Like a peacock almost, the way she's got the dress, the cape, whatever that is. There's probably a technical term for what. I don't know what that is. Is it a wedding dress? And it's like the, I want to call it the caboose. I don't know if that's the right term nowadays. The caboose. Okay, outcome if you follow your advice. The Page of Wands. Interesting, a new beginning and deep feelings and desires. The Page of Wands. A new beginning. Or a message. Could be a message. Yeah, I think it's more like a message. If it was a new beginning, I would feel like it was the Ace. Ooh, the underline is the Four of Swords. So you've sort of been taking a time out from this. The timing. It's all about the timing, it feels like, for you with that clock that she's laying beside. Wow, these are really... this is a more complicated spread than any of the other ones I've done so far this week. Okay, so who they really are is the Seven of Cups. They're looking at a lot of choices here. What are some of the choices your person is looking at? What are some of the choices that your person is looking at? So we have the World and we have the Wands card. So wanting to release some burdens, wanting to go and explore new possibilities, find new possibilities, releasing burdens. Why they hide their true feelings. So the Knight of Swords has put the sword down here. It's like Spirit will guide me. Where shall Spirit guide them? Let's see. Why is this Knight got... Actually, no. Why has the Knight put the sword down? Why has the Knight put the sword down? It's unusual for the Knight of Swords to not have their sword in the air and be charging forward. Ooh, so the Eight of Swords. That kind of makes sense to me. Because he's not looking up. He's looking down, right? So he's not ready to look at something to charge towards it, perhaps. He's waiting for the wolf, the white wolf, to tell him when. When is the time? Now. Woof. Go. Woof. Okay. And then the white wolf goes. Or white wolf, no, Knight of Swords goes. Towards, perhaps, what they're not looking at. What are they not looking at? What are they not looking at? Wow, they're not looking at Pisces. So this is the moon. This is the moon. Come on. This is the moon. This is Pisces energy. So they're not looking at something. You know what? It's really, because this card, when this card comes up, nobody knows what the hell's going on unless you're Pisces. So I look at this card. It's things that are not clear. They're looking at things that just aren't clear. So why would you look at them if they're not clear anyways? It's going to make you more confused, right? I mean, that kind of makes sense. There's some sort of clarity that can't be gained at this point, which is why I think they've kind of put the sword down and they're waiting for White Wolf, the spirit, to give them an indication about, okay, now is time to tally-ho and go. Because they can't see. They literally can't. They can't. Something's hidden. There's something that is hidden at this time for them and possibly for you if you're involved intricately with this person. There's something, I guess, I'm kind of getting the energy that maybe something is unfolding. Something is unfolding. The universe is unfolding stuff here. So the mask that they hide behind is this Temperance card. I kind of want to say with that, it's almost like they're saying, yeah, everything's okay. Don't worry. Everything's fine. I don't know. Why are they... No. But why hide behind that mask? Why not just be like, yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm waiting for a sign from the universe. So why are they using this Temperance mask? Ooh, the the Five of Cups. There's been some sort of disappointment here. Ooh, they're very disappointed, but they're pretending they're not maybe. Wow. They're really, really disappointed here at how this went, but I think they're pretending they're not. It's like, yeah, everything's fine, everything's good, don't worry about it, right? Everything's fine, everything's good. No, it's not. So I told you, this is a good reading. It kind of gets you, I love this, what is the mask, right? It's pretty cool. So everything is not good and fine for them, Taurus. I was about to say Pisces. That's weird. Everything is not good and fine for them, Taurus. What is this disappointment that Taurus's person is having? 2 cards have come out. Oh. Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. The Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords are soulmate energy or someone from their past. Perhaps you're someone from their past. This is connection. And then the Queen of Swords. So she's dropped something. Queen of Swords cuts things out of her life that are not serving her. Maybe you've cut them out of your life. They're not serving you anymore. There's disappointment in that. Or they've cut you out. How this affects your relationship is the Eight of Cups, right? How this affects the relationship. So who is... Are you both going on this Eight of Cups journey? What's Taurus looking for in this Eight of Cups journey? What is Taurus looking for in this Eight of Cups journey? We have the Death card, Scorpio, the King of Wands, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, and the Five of Swords. Walking away from something here. So with your Eight of Cups journey, you want to bring an end to the King of Wands. You want to walk away. You want to cut them out. Cut something out here. Something about the King of Wands, you want to cut it out. And what does your person want? Oh boy, not half the deck. Your person wants half the deck. What is the person looking for on their 8? Yeah, I'm going back to this here. Because the Death card, I'm like, am I reading that? Am I getting the right message here with this Death card? The King of Wands in the middle and the Five of Swords. And I think I am. Because if it was like ending something so that this King of Wands energy could come in, I don't feel like it would be, it would have the Five of Swords on the other side of it. I feel like both these energies, like look at them. They're both coming towards the King of Wands here. Both of them. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. Feels like you're trying to corner them, actually. Feels like you're trying to corner the King of Wands. That could be an interesting feat. I would say probably the King of Pentacles is the one that might be able to do that. That would be an interesting duel, eh? I could get like my little King of Wands card and my little King of Pentacles card. That's what happens. Okay, what is your person looking for on this Eight of Cups journey? What is your person looking for on this Eight of Cups journey? So your person is looking for an offer of love. They're looking for a new beginning in love. Just, you know, a tiny little offer of love. And you want to, this is you. This is interesting. Okay, Taurus. Come on, Taurus. This is you. Like, I'm going to get that King of Wands if it's the last damn thing I do. Right? That's what I'm doing on my Eight of Cups journey. I'm just saying it's not the most spiritual energy coming through for that. And then your person is just, you know, just the love, just a little bit of love, just a little bit. Yeah. Okay. But then the advice for you is to be the Queen of Wands. But you want to cut the King of Wands out. So what's going on? The advice card for you is this Queen of Wands energy. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. You could say that that's like divine counterpart energy. Now, kings are more about controlling. So the king has more control over his desires, his wants, his feelings, but he's got them and he commands with them. Where the queens are more about like feelings. So the queen is very much in touch. And look at her. This queen, she's in touch, baby. She is in touch. She is very much in touch with her feelings and her desires. And she is running her life with that. She's kind of like, but not out of control. She knows what serves her on her feelings and desires, and that is what she seeks. If she's connecting with someone or a situation that may serve her feelings and desires, but it doesn't serve that situation's or that person's, then she would pull her energy away from it because she's balanced here. She's harmonious. This is a mature energy for a fire sign. So that's your advice here, Queen of Wands. So let's get clarification on this Queen of Wands. Wow. So be the leader in your life and find victory, really. Be the leader in your life and find victory. So there's the Emperor card and the Six of Wands. So Emperor is Aries energy and the Six of Wands. So be the leader in your life and find victory. Be an Aries. It's kind of like, because it's the Queen of Wands with the Emperor and the Six of Wands. You're really being asked to pull in some fire energy here. Really pull in the fire energy. Because then the outcome is the Page of Wands. Communication and desires, feelings. Wow. I don't know what that was, but it came off really fast and it flew right in the air. Wow, the Chariot card. Feelings, deep feel. This is like opening up that portal of love in space. That portal of love in space is opening up here with you with the Page of Wands. This is going really fast. It feels like we've been into this in like 5 minutes. Like boom, boom, boom. This is one of the fastest readings today, Taurus. Okay. Your person, someone who has a lot of choices. They want to release burdens. They want to go out into the world. Why they hide their true selves? So they're kind of hiding the fact that they want to release burdens and that they want to go out into the world. And they're hiding their true selves too, and it's still very mysterious because there's something they don't want to look at. Something they're not looking at. And with the Moon card, it's almost as if, you know, it can't be seen yet. It's just, it feels like it can't be seen yet. What? I want to get more about this Moon card. There it goes. The Star card. So some sort of wish fulfillment. A wish, a dream that your person is looking towards. And then they have Temperance. This is the mask that they're hiding behind. So everything's fine. Everything's good. Everything's kosher. Don't worry your head about a little thing there. Like, everything is fine. So we're like, well, why? Why are they wearing this mask that everything is fine? Well, look at what, remember, this is what came out. So everything is not fine. So there's a massive disappointment here about something. But, you know, there's 2 cups to be picked up in the background here. There's 2 cups that can be picked up in the background. And then when I asked about, you know, why is there this disappointment here? And it feels like somebody cut somebody out here. Like a deep connection was cut out somehow. And how it affects your relationship. The 8 of Cups journey. And you're on that journey and you're getting ready to cut out. You are getting ready to cut the King of Wands out. Like with the Death card and the 5 of Swords. Like, oh, this dude has got... He's going to get cornered. I still can't get over this. He's really like the energy on either side of this poor King of Wands, dude. You're coming to get this guy. He's in a lot of trouble. You're like ready. That's your 8 of Cups. The only thing I want to say, I don't know. I can't see that any other way. If the 5 of Swords didn't come out and it was just this, I would say there's an ending here to come towards the King of Wands. Or there's an ending here for something that's very stable, very deep desires and feelings. That would look like that. But you've literally cornered him with the 5 of Swords. Like, you are ready to come in with like a really harsh conversation and burn a bridge if that's what you feel like you need to do. The only thing I would say about that, Taurus, is that's not a very good 8 of Cups journey. It's not a very good 8 of Cups journey because it's the 8 of Cups are about feelings. Your deeper feelings, like really connecting with your soul. That's not connecting with your soul. It doesn't feel like that. That feels like being really pissed off about a situation or a person or an energy and wanting to get in there and cut it out. That's not 8 of Cups. You should take that on a different journey. There should be a different journey. Because then when we ask what your person wants to do, though, your person has got this little knave, this little innocent Knave of Cups. Her chalice is like, hi. She's looking for an itty bitty bit of love. That's kind of 8 of Cups journey. Let's find out more. Why are you so determined to cut out this King of Wands? Like, what did this dude do to you? Why are you ready to cut out this King of Wands? And not just cut him out. Like, you guys are cornering him. Wow. Jeez. Oh my gosh. All right. Slow down, cards. holy cow. Whew. Let me put these in the order here. All right, this is 5 cards here. You guys are really pissed. I'm like, I feel like you're really, like, as soon as I started questioning y'all about cornering this King of Wands, poof. Okay, so let me hold it all out, and then I'm gonna go over what's going on here. Okay, I'm gonna go over what's going on here. Okay, Ace of Swords, Lovers, Empress, 2 of Swords, and the Wheel. So, why are you wanting to like corner this king and just like go at him with his 5 of Swords and the Death card? So you want some sort of truth here. You're looking for clarity and truth. You're looking for clarity and truth in this situation. Lovers, Gemini energy. So maybe about lovers, maybe about you two, maybe about somebody else with them. The Empress. Now this is the divine counterpart to the Emperor too. Remember, this is part of your advice card. Like, be this person's counterpart. Because it doesn't feel like you're pulling in counterpart energy here. This is very, And the 2 of Swords. Like, you're in indecision here. There's a choice that needs to be made. Some sort of truth that needs to be understood and realized. Which makes sense because you are holding that Ace of Swords. Like, I want that, but you were ready to come in here. To get that Ace of Swords, I am really ready to cut this shit out. Ready to cut. You are like storming the castle to get to the King of Wands. I'm like storming this castle to get to this King of Wands dude, man. And then after the 2 of Swords, then you have the Wheel. You know, and I feel like, so what's happening here? Because with this Wheel card, this tells me a new cycle. A new cycle. Something needs to come in here and it's not. And that's interesting because the underline is the 4 of Swords. That's kind of a stagnant energy. It's a little bit, you know, it's, you can say it's meditative, it's going within, it's taking a little break. But maybe that break has been too long, Taurus. Because, you know, you all do that. You should take a bit of a break. So yeah, there's a new cycle here and you're like, whatever it takes to cut to the truth, I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to cut to the truth. So you can have your victory. So you can be the Queen of Wands. You know what? It's kind of funny. I'm getting this, like, the whole castle thing. Because these guys are coming in to storm the king. Is what this feels like. These guys, I don't know. I'm sure I've showed this so many times now. It really feels like look at this. This is like a knight on a horse. He's, he has stomped down the king. And he's standing in front of this woman and child. And, like, a hierophant or a priest energy or whatever. He's like stomped. He's like totally stomped on the king, right? Because that's what's about to happen here. I'm like, gonna stomp on this king. I'm breaking in. No, he's on this side. I'm breaking into the castle. I'm gonna find the King of Wands. Right? I've got my troops. They're coming in the back end of the castle. Like, we are cornering this guy. Because I'm the Queen of Wands and I want to know what's been going on. I want to know what's been going on. Like, it's kind of interesting how this is coming out. That is like, I want to call that like a kick-ass 8 of Cups journey. That's like a kick-ass 8 of Cups journey, Taurus. Okay, the underline of this deck is the 8 of Wands. So that can be like quick movement towards something or communication. You're coming in to storm that king, man. You're taking him out. I don't know if the King of Wands has been messing with your person. And you're like, I'm ready to come in. Have a little talk with you, King of Wands. All right, but it's all good. The outcome for you is communication and desires, a portal of love opening. Ooh. So the card that you have for your moonology is your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. Your commitment is being, tested. So there is not a single pentacle in this reading. You have come like totally out of Taurus energy. You guys are doing something else. There is not a single pentacle card in your reading. just be careful. I feel like you've gone into an energy that's not quite yours. Whoa. Wow. This is, yeah, there is not like, what are the chances of that? Everything is here except that. And there isn't even like a major arcana card that's yours. There's Cancer, there's Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini. What the heck? You didn't even show up to your own reading, Taurus. Like, that's crazy. I feel like I need to pull another card for you. Like another card, another oracle card. Here, let's go to the archangel cards, okay? I'm feeling like yeah, I think that's actually the biggest part of this reading that kind of concerns me. Like, how many cards have come out? Well, there's 6 in the main spread. 7, 8, 9, 10, 28 cards have come out into this reading, counting even what I'm looking at as the underline. And you do not a single card has come out that's a Taurus card. Not a single card has come out as a Taurus card. So just I just feel like you should be cautious. Just be careful. Don't, because the 5 of Swords can be about burning a bridge. There's like no going back from whatever this is, no matter, like, I feel like you've gone into an energy that's beyond yours. Just be careful. Okay, let's get a nice message. See, nobody else is getting this card this week. I hadn't planned on it from this deck. But, woo, not a single Taurus card has come into this reading. Okay, a final message for Taurus. Well, before we do the yes, no's. Okay. A bunch of cards came out. One came up face up. That's the one I'm taking, and it's right in the middle of the spread. This is Life Review. Archangel Jeremiah. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Ooh, I think that's really important. I really, actually, that's ideal, because not a single Pentacle or Taurus card has come out in this reading. Nada. I feel like you are perhaps harnessing energies that are not yours. And the only thing that concerns me about that, like, it's okay to slip in and out of, like I'm in Aries. And so my moon is in Taurus, so I can harness that sometimes. Sometimes I will get myself a little stuck in things, or it does help to ground me when my Aries Gemini stuff is going crazy. I feel like you're harnessing an aspect of your planetary energy. You're making it like your sun sign, which is your sun or rising. Like, you're really, there's a lot of swords and wands. Just be careful. There's a lot of swords and wands here. All right, yes, no, yes, no. I've never done a reading like that is so intense where it feels like a sign has come out of their own energy to do something here. All right, so I'm going to do, so if you have a question, you can have a yes, no answer. There's choice 1, 2, and 3. So we're about to do choice 1, and the card has come out. So I'm going to show it to you. You ready for choice 1? Yes, love is tracking you down. All right. Choice 2 for your yes, no answer to your question. Choice 2 for Taurus, yes, no answer to their question. Yes, Cinderella, your carriage awaits. Well, you're getting lots of yeses. That's good. That's good. That's good, Taurus. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. If this was like a Leo reading or a Gemini reading, I'd be like, oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, yeah. I'm like, oh, Taurus. Holy cow. All right. So number three. No. A new cycle is about to begin. Do not base any major life decisions on the yes, no's, please, or even on this reading. It's just general. And that's it. Holy cow, Taurus. That was really intense, actually. I did not expect that from you. So just, my friends, be careful, my dear Taurians. Be careful with that energy. I'm going to show it again. Oh, I got to make this like the, what do you call it? It's not the postage stamp, you know, the freeze frame thing. Coming in to get the King of Wands. Right? The only thing that concerns me is I don't see the King of Pentacles here doing that. That's the thing, right? That's the thing, is I do not see the King of Pentacles. I said that. I said, wow, you're coming in to storm the King of Wands? That takes a lot of balls, because the King of Wands is pretty solid. Like, this dude is very experienced and didn't get where they are from being fluffy. So I remember saying, wow, well, who's the person that could take down the King of Wands? Probably the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles did not show up to your reading, so I don't feel like you're harnessing your true energy to get what it is that you want here. And that's what you want to do, right? Like, that's what this reading is for. What is it that you want? How do you want to get that? Just be careful how you're going about this, because you are bringing in a lot of harsh. This Five of Swords, if you're okay with a bridge being totally burned here, sometimes it needs to happen. But the thing that concerns me is that you haven't introduced any of your own energy. So I feel like you're being, maybe something is driving you that's pushing you beyond your comfort zone, and you're bringing in energy that's not yours, which means you won't function on your level once you finish doing what you're doing. I don't know, maybe you'll have a regret. Like, you can still end something, but end it like the King of Pentacles, man. End it like the King of Pentacles. Okay, there's hairs again. All right. Thanks, Taurus. Good luck with that. Be gentle with yourselves and others this week. Bye.